Me Speed show. Did somebody say 2016? Oh, yes! 2015 was a great year because we launched this show and we're thankful for many, many blessings. God bless. 2016 already feels like a breath of fresh air. We bring to you the best of Africa's infotainment. Hashtag Cameroon. If you're curious to know what this generation is about, we kick off on our first stop checking out OZZY AGU, a concept which promotes African tourism for Africans and the world.
Africa, a crossroad of natural and cultural diversities and the birthplace of civilization, remains deeply rooted in humanity's existence. Visitors and tourists the world over and Cameroonians in the diaspora have been called upon to rekindle and savor the continent's diversity through a social media outlet, Visit Africa, propagated by Cameroonians. A concept, Hello Douala, has been launched.
So we're here at the Hello Douala branch, organized by Visit l'Afrique in conjunction with Martini, Cameroon. The branch is held in order to promote tourism in Africa, and this particular branch to promote tourism within Cameroon. As we all know, the image that is out there in the world about Africa is not so positive. So Hello Douala and Visit l'Afrique have a mission to change the image of Africa.
I think it's great. I think it's great, first of all, because of the people that are here. I think Africa should be more about the Africans. We should express really our potential, and I think Diane had a great idea of bringing the people here together to talk about what we do amongst ourselves, interact, joke, but above all understand that we have a great mission in our hands and we really should take it seriously.
It is taking a tour of the continent through the eyes of Cameroon, Africa in miniature, touristic and historic sites, socio-political convergent zones, natural events and sites found in other parts of Africa can be discovered here in Cameroon. The idea equally probes into exalting Cameroon as a pull-factor destination for international and national tourists.
I mean, the main wish is to see all these creative person of Cameroon start traveling, not especially outside the country, like France or whatever, but they can start to try to discover Cameroon with the real eyes, with the new eyes, not especially has the eyes of traveler, of tourists, but has with the eyes of someone who live in his country and we really want to discover a new culture, a new people, and grow together. So Visit Afrique, there's a website that I created like more than 1 year ago. Our main goal is to develop the African destination.
A well-known website wherein basic touristic, transport, socio-cultural, and politically significant joints will be made available for all international and national tourists. Visit Africa, away from being a touristic guide, will also be an impulse to development. Visit Africa, one giant motif, Rethink Africa.
There's a lot to discover about Africa. They say charity begins at home. I personally applaud all the returnees from the diaspora who have committed in uplifting Africa and of course the images of their country. I introduce to you a returnee himself, Nabil, Napster, third world survivor, or Nabil for real. Which one is he? Nabil is here. Yep. Third world survivor.
You already know.
What did you survive? You've not even suffered enough in this world.
You're about to know.
Tell me.
You're going to learn today.
What happened?
How I survived.
How did you survive?
I'm about to tell you. It's a long story.
Nabil, Napster, Nabil for real. Sometimes I get really confused.
No, you shouldn't.
Which one is it?
Well, today you have the pleasure of having all three of them, La Theologie, right here.
I can see only one person.
You're going to hear the rest.
So what have you been up to back in Cameroon? Been ages out? What did you learn? What are you bringing back?
Well, it's basically just, going out there, gathering experience, cultivating myself, learning the industry, the business behind the show, more show being in front of the business, and, I'm just out here to, offer Cameroon what, I think it deserves.
Before we get to the fun part, I'd like to understand your life as a dad. Must be
fun. That's cool. That's the greatest thing that happened to me. I was lucky to be a dad early enough to not have a childhood, but always be a father. But also, I was also lucky enough to have a child that has inspired me for the past 10 years, and that's the best thing that ever happened to me. So.
But considering what you do at the moment, which is basically nightlife, like half of the time, and then when you need to get creative and serious, probably during the day, does it affect your parenting your girl?
Not at all, because as far as my daughter is concerned, you know, like, she doesn't really see the nights, you know what I mean? Because I spend time with her sometimes. Like, I really spend a lot of time. Like, we don't live together though, but when I spend time with her, she gets to understand what I do. She's been on set on my movies. She's been in the studio and I've been recording, you know, so she's been able to see the day part of my activities. The night part of it, not yet, but, you know, it always happens in the day. The night is just to go celebrate what we did in the day.
If you said just in the night part, I'll be questioning you.
No, she'll be sleeping by then.
What are some of the good things you've brought back to Cameroon? Because I understand you've worked in every aspect in the entertainment industry here, except probably for acting that you just started as well.
Yeah, that's right.
So what did you bring back that's good?
Well, I did a movie, actually. It's called Double Life.
Yeah.
I actually participated a lot in the movie. And that movie is going to be released sometime in January in Cameroon. It's already been released in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a plus to it.
Give us a rundown about the storyline.
I'm gonna tell you my part of it, so y'all go out and watch the movie. You know what I mean? But actually, I played the role of this guy who leaves Cameroon and goes to Europe as a student and finds himself entangled in the show business life, and as an artist. And I'm living with my auntie and my uncle living a double life, and you know, the rest of the story you get to discover. But it's a very interesting movie. It's very funny. It has a lot multicultural. I got people from almost 5 different African countries, Europeans, and people right from the States, and it was a great experience. You
know, being in Cameroon and working with a lot of the young talents.
Yeah.
What are some of the differences, or what are some of the experiences that you've gained in the show business, a precise business industry out there, that you think we need to cultivate and develop here?
I think it's just the business behind the show. I think that's what it is. I think basically what we've not really gotten properly right here is the fact that we have a lot of artists that are talented, are good in the studio, are good at releasing these songs. And when the songs come out, they're not very good at making them big or being lucrative of the art. I think it's about time that we could actually live from our art. Because just next door in Nigeria, you can bear me witness that our colleagues are not just living from the art, but they're living lavishly from the art. You understand what I'm saying? I understand that we don't have the same market like Nigeria, but Africa today is already a market in global. Like, if you look at anybody who's big in Cameroon, he's already going big everywhere in Africa. Today, Franco is big in Africa. We can't say for Cameroon, and we can say for Malux or Stanley or Jovi. All of them are big African artists from Cameroon. And it's always the image that I had of the entertainment industry in Africa. Like, Africa is the place, and Cameroon is just like, you know, one of the sections in where we have to operate. But Africa is our market, and we are a bilingual country, so we can reach to the whole of Africa easier than most people. If we have the money available now, the talent will be able to, you know, put that to great use. I think talent is already there. Talent is a prerequisite for success, not insurance to success, you know. But as far as talent is concerned, like, there is talent in Cameroon. Like, I did a one-day movement last year, a couple of years ago. You know, a lot of people did that, and I was just trying to test something. You know, if you took any average person and told the person, take a picture and write some inspiring message based on the picture, you will see how artistic the picture is, how artistic the model is, and how beautiful the poetry is. You understand what I'm saying? And then you get to realize, like, 9 out of 10 people are talented. You understand what I'm saying? So talent is not really, everybody's talented. Right now, what you really need is to be able to have people who can go beyond the talent, and how you can be able to brand and market yourself and sell yourself, and, you know. We're getting too serious on this show now. Man. This is so wrong. No, but we could, you know, break it down. But I'm happy you've understood so many different aspects of the business, because I think as well that we do have the talent, but we don't focus on the business aspect of showbiz here in Cameroon. True. And then we limit ourselves so much. I think we should get out there and learn from the others. True. Talking about music. Yeah, let's Let's talk about that for a
You've
minute.
done a lot in that respect.
Yeah.
But I want to focus on one thing.
Let's go.
On-air personality and MC, you know, and music.
Yeah.
And an actor now. So which do you love the most?
But I can't really tell you which one I love the most, but I'd say I think I love radio most. Because every time I go on radio, it's a feeling that I get, like, you know, I can't explain.
Do you have any projects in that respect here in Cameroon?
Yeah, of course.
Spill.
I'm gonna be on radio.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah,
I know that. I need you to give me all the details.
All the details is gonna be the baddest show radio ever seen.
We're watching.
As usual.
It's 2016.
Okay.
2015 must have been a great year for you because I watch you online and I see you're always all over the place having some fun and having a blast.
Yeah, I've been
What's
traveling
up for
around.
2016 resolutions?
2016. I think 2016 is a year for me to concentrate on Cameroon. That's my main issue with 2016. Like I want to take this year to be able to work on Cameroonian music industry and to build my career here, and not just the music but entertainment as a whole. I think based on what I've heard, like before I came over here, I've been talking to people like my brother who's been here and watching the music industry for a long time closely, trying to like scoop it before I came through. I got to understand like there are a couple of things that have advanced, but there are certain things that a space that I think I could fill in, and I looked at that space and I came here to fill in that space. So 2016 is basically for me to fill in that blank space in the industry. It's an entertainment space, it's media personality, it's a businessman, it's a, you know, it's just a third world survivor spirit that we need to put into it and you know, and let it go. You know.
I don't see a lot of your personal life on social media.
Though you don't.
Was a typical day with you like?
Man, typical day with me, yeah, we see my parents.
No good boy.
Be in traffic for a whole long. Go to a radio show, get back home, you know, change, come to this show, leave here, change, go to another show, and you know, hit the studio, you know, and we just survivors. We just real life people. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that you think a hustler would really do, we out there doing it. Like we wake up very early in the morning, sleep very late. You know what I mean? Work all day, play harder. You know what I mean? That's it. Like. I'm a real person.
There's something that bothers me a little bit sometimes, anyway, let me put it that way, because the people we assume have the responsibility to support us, as in the older generation, feel like those in entertainment are not so serious people, you know, they're not very focused people. Would you say that you being an entertainer classifies you as a not focused person, as somebody not worth investing in?
I think you cannot classify it in any. You can't classify it based on entertainment or doing something else, because anybody who is not worth investing in is not worth investing, no matter what the person does. You know what I mean? But anybody who understands the world of today, understands communication, understands the part of the media, understands entertainment, will understand like it's one of the most lucrative things that you can invest in today. And you know, like I had to fight this way back, but you have to be pretty smart to be a good rapper.
You have to be
That's what people don't get. You have to be
as
extremely smart, extremely creative, and you know what I mean? You have to have a little plus that most people don't have. Also, you have to have an eye to see the world from a perspective that a lot of people don't see, for you to be able to narrate that. You know what I mean? Like my brother always says, like, you know, if you have to be the, you know, you have to be like the hood or quarter reports. Like, now you got to talk story then for Cartier to the world. You get for be able to talk in a certain way that, you know, you have to be smart.
I see you've not lost your pigeon.
Nah.
We're going to go on a commercial break now, and when we come back, we're revisiting the most memorable moments of 2015. And of course, OZZY AGU tells us about his 2016 resolutions. Don't press the dial.
Season 1 of the Miss P Show, we brought you the best of entertainment from around Cameroon. From music to fashion, football, movies, and many more.
If you can touch the mind of a person, you can touch his destiny.
We had amazing guests from Nigeria and Cameroon. We shared their laughter,
Tu seras invité. Si tu n'es pas invité, qui sera invité?
Personne.
Stripper.
inspirations, and of course, we didn't forget the less privileged. Season 2 promises to be even bigger and better. Let us know who you want to see come on our hot seat.
You can catch us on www.facebook.com/Miss P Show, and on Twitter follow us at the Miss P Show. Goodbye. There's never a year which is all good for everyone. There are good days and there are bad days. Let's revisit some of the most memorable moments of 2015.
Cameroon witnessed some amazing moments in 2015. In politics, President Biya reshuffled the cabinet. Of the changes, 26 ministers remained unchanged, including Prime Minister Philemon Yang. 11 changed jobs, 2 returned to government, 6 were newly appointed, and 11 were sacked from the government. In sports, for the past 6 Women's World Cups, the only African country to make a splash was Nigeria. However, this changed in the 2015 games, with Cameroon taking everyone by surprise. They managed to defeat the Ecuador and even gave Japan a run for their money, which qualified them for the knockout stages. Cameroon player Gael Nganamuit also grabbed the spotlight with her impressive playing and wild hair. Another sports moment was Vincent Aboubakar's 90th minute goal, which won back the disappointed crowd that had turned against the Lions with boos during the dying minutes of the encounter against Mauritania. The entertainment industry in 2015 officially gave birth to a wide range of urban music talent in Cameroon, welcoming young talented artists such as Cool Kid, Malox, Franco, Benzil, Pascal, Loco, and Mick Monster, along pros like Jovi, with numerous nominations and wins of various awards. While in movies, the film industry had a boost in 2015 with amazing productions and nominations from international platforms like Fake, Virin, and Arma. Some memorable events in fashion were the K-Walk fashion show by Crayon, Limbe London present at the Mercedes-Benz fashion show in Accra, and annual show, the fashion show. There's never a perfect year without some sad moments. We lost quite a few civilians and military officers from the terrorist attacks by Boko Haram. And the most shocking was the loss of our favorite Françoise Fonning.
Those were some of the highlights of 2015. Go to our Facebook page and share with us some of your most memorable moments. We all love a good entertainer, and hats off if he's got the talent to go with it. OZZY AGU shares with us his 2016 resolutions. Let's go. And with the not-so-new kid on the block, actor, TV presenter, event anchor, he does everything. And it's 2016, yeah!
2016!
You sound so excited, Ozzy.
Yes, because 2015 was a great year, but towards the end, I was ready for it to be done.
Why?
Just because I wanted something new. I'd worked so hard. I'd been so high. I'd been so low. I'd been everywhere in between. I said, get it over with, and let's start afresh.
So I guess you have 1,000,000 new resolutions for the year.
Absolutely. And I also have 1,000,000 failed resolutions already.
Ouch.
I kid.
Ouch.
I kid.
That didn't sound good right there.
No. But you know how resolutions are. They advise you to make it a habit first before the new year rolls around. You have a better chance of keeping it that way.
What are some of the New Year resolutions for 2016?
Well, for one thing, I intend to do more exercise.
You look good.
Thank you. I could look better, though.
I don't want you to look good.
No, why not?
Girls. Competition.
My dear, you can have me now for just a kiss on the cheek.
Taking him over.
Really?
How was 2015 for you?
It was good. I had some TV shows come out. Desperate Housewives Africa came out. There's a show called Cougars. It came out on Iroko TV as well, online series. Yes. I had a movie come out in the cinemas called Fine Girl, and I have some other things in the pipeline as well. And
you do theater as well.
Yeah, I do. I did a Christmas, musical towards the end of the year. So that was interesting. My singing voice is not as strong as it used to be.
I don't like that sound. Stop it. I don't like that sound. Stop it. Ooh, what was that?
Yes.
So, what is your #1 resolution? Just the first and the only that you will stick to throughout the year.
Overall, this is quite heavy.
Yeah.
My one resolution.
Can I help you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you single?
Yes.
So you're gonna get a girlfriend?
No.
Ow, ow.
Probably not.
Why?
Because, I don't know, I'm so busy, I think the person I'm with would either understand or feel completely
Also, you
neglected.
can't blame it on being busy. You need a woman to support you. Behind every successful man, there is a... Complete it for me.
Successful woman who is frustrated.
Oh, sorry. Ozzy, no. I'm going to find you a Cameroonian girl. You've been to Cameroon.
Yes, I have. I've
Did
been to Douala.
you like the women?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Why
they're
didn't
quite
you still
beautiful.
want away?
Well, I went to Limbe. I think the woman I end up with will be from Limbe because...
A mermaid?
Oh yes. I think this is how it's going to happen. I've seen it already. I'm just going to be on the beach in Limbe having my grilled fish and what was that thing that's sticky like mion?
Miondo.
Miondo, yes.
But there's bobola as well, which is similar. Are you
No,
sure?
hold on. Miondo is the one I remember having. And I'll just be there eating and just going over my woes and then she will come out of the ocean.
Mermaid.
Yes, her hair first, her shoulders, her beautiful face.
Have you imagined the name for her?
Bosoms, her abdomen, her hips and her legs. And then by the time she comes out completely, I'm a goner.
If that is you, please come out.
Come out wherever you are.
That brings me to Valentine's Day, which is not so far away.
No. Do you have any plans for Valentine's?
Not if you invite me.
Hey, well.
Mermaid,
I'm
not fighting you.
I know. Let me make a phone call right now to Cupid himself. Hello, Cupid. Come in, Cupid. Yes. I need one order, one reservation for 2. A very lovely lady. I'll be bringing her with me. So make sure you have your arrows.
Can you precise my name? Just don't go with any girl.
No. Oh, yes. Cupid, I will give you the name. I'll give you all the details later. Thank you. Hold on. Yes, I will revert back to you. Thank you.
Back to the women thing. If you say no to Cameroonian girls, Nigerian girls. Any fancy?
I don't say no. There are absolutely beautiful women in Cameroon. It would also be an opportunity for me to improve my French if I'm in the French-speaking part. See, my English, how's my English not so good, but I think...
but you try, Sha.
Yes, my French could do better.
Bonjour, OZZY.
Ah,
Comment ça va?
Oh, ça va bien.
Say something in French.
La vie en rose. No.
So if you had to imagine the perfect 2016 for yourself,
yes,
what would that be?
I've been working a lot, so maybe I would go on more vacations. I think I do need a break.
Okay.
I'd like to think that I've earned it, but you know how it is. Once you leave work and you're on vacation, you're like, oh my God, I should be working. Oh my God, what am I doing? I should go back. And it's a bad cycle. But I think I'll try to take more of a break, yes. And just, you know, strengthen those, you know, relationships with friends and family that has sort of suffered because I didn't, you know, give as much time to nurturing.
Family in quotes or family?
Family, yeah, family. Like parents, brother, sister, they're all over the place,
Wife
you know.
coming up?
Wife? Perhaps. Are you sending me signals here by any chance?
No, I'm not fighting any mermaids in Limbe this time around.
Okay. I hope not.
OZZY.
Yeah.
It's been amazing. We've had some fun. I wish I could pick your brains.
Oh my goodness.
At the Miss P show, what we do is try to encourage people, and OZZY has been through so much. He does a lot of things, multi-talented. The only thing I'm yet to see him do is, I don't know, a word of encouragement to all those who watch you, those who love you, and admire you. What would you say to them?
Well, I would say, try to live life to the fullest. If you feel the fear, don't let the fear cripple you.
Okay.
Still ask yourself, why am I afraid? And when you sort that out for yourself, decide if you should still do it, and then do it. Just do it. Sometimes fear is all in your mind.
That's so deep. If you're interested in OZZY Agu, check him out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Yes.
On?
My Instagram handle is at OZZY AGU. That is at OZZY AGU, at OZZY AGU. And you can see a lot of my photography there as well. It's my hobby and I love beautiful, you know, pictures. So yeah, that's my Instagram. And then Twitter is at OZBoyAgu. So that's at OZBoyagu. Facebook.com/OZZYAGU, OZZYAGU. Yes, I'd love to leave a comment. I would type back. I would say hi.
as simple as fun as interesting as entertaining as ever. OZZY AGU, thank you for sharing with the Miss P Show.
Thank you. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you.
See, everybody asking me since I came back, can I really handle what I came here to do? Or am I just all talk and no action? The answer is, my actions speak louder than words. My words are just a way of telling people what is going to happen. I'm 3 people in one. I'm Nabil, I'm Napster, Nabil for real. I'm that radio guy, you know what I can do. When it comes to music, I've shown you a little bit, but that personality is something you cannot beat. So I'm just Nabil, Napster, Nabil for real. Nobody like me, third world survivor. After we, now we. And shout out to Miss P. I'm out of here.
The episode has come to an end, and I really hate to leave you, but they say good things come in really small doses. Until next time, check us out on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Miss P Show and on Twitter at The Miss P Show. If you're on Instagram, we are at Miss P Happy. It's The Miss P Show, and I'm Simply Deep. Happy New Year. Goodbye.